Good morning from Matt Rogers, and I'm going to do this video just to catch up on webcams around the world. And you can see here on the screen Alaska, and we're going to check some of these Alaska cams, because again it's very important to pick up images from many other parts of the world as the northern hemisphere is going into darkness and these other parts of the world are now seeing light skies. So please enjoy the footage and let's carry on. Okay, this first image you can see on the screen is called the Sarnia Cam in Canada. Now, first of all, I just want to show you this, and it is important because we do see this horizon quite a lot of times now, don't we? Where we do see this white light source up in the skies, and look down below on the horizon, this yellow haze, this pink haze. So evident, isn't it? Two different colours. Keep showing this as well, but again it's very important we do notice those two different light sources. Here on this cam image as well, and this is facing east. Again, clearly see this yellow haze up in the sky and this white light source as well. Very, very dim on the land. Just another cam image showing the proof that the whole system is changing now. On this next image you can clearly see on this Trenton cam, again in Alaska, there is a very dark shadow, much of a dark shadow to the top left hand corner. Dark skies and a red reflection down here as well. Very, very dark up here. Too dark. It's like night time, isn't it? A huge shadow. This next webcam image is the Burwash cam, and that again is in Canada. Clearly seeing that they've heavily chemtrailed the skies. Natural clouds just doing nothing. There's part of the halo here as well, and this white object. I mean, look at this haze all across our skies now. Just more evidence every single day. Here I will show you this this image. Okay, now this is above sea level at 3,600 feet. I'm going to just flip through this cam and you will start to see the halo here. This cloaking device that they use as well. Can you see this now? Just coming into play. Now there will be a object that's been hidden in this center image. Can you see how they put the trash there in the skies and this halo, this effect? We now know, don't we, that this object here is far too white to be our natural sun. Here it is again, all this trash up there in the skies as well. They're spraying everywhere, aren't they? I mean, look at this strange formated cloud. I mean, it doesn't move, it just, I mean, look at these strange cloud formations. They're just natural clouds that are just being pushed down and being, I mean, the natural system now is finished, isn't it? So I'm going to now move on to another image there, but you can clearly see that they do still chemtrail every single day. This is an up-to-date image. Okay, this is another very interesting image as well. We see that white object, don't we, behind that mixture of chems, and I mean, look at the reflection here. You can see that blue array, and then all of a sudden it changes colour. Watch this on the next image. Goes down, you can see this burning through, can't you, in this pink strange reflection, this red. I mean, two different colours, isn't there? You see this as a simulator, and again I believe the sun is dying. There's something seriously wrong with our sun right now. It's acting very strange, isn't it? But clearly two objects, isn't there, as they're going down. Okay, this is another webcam that's in Canada, and it's called the Muscat Dam Cam, and it's southwest. And this again over there is today. And it's, again, as I said before, many a time it's far too dark, isn't it? Over there in Canada, you can clearly see that there's differences in the skies. I mean, look at this red, another reflection here. Look at this shadow, these dark shadows here, look. And please again, that these are chemtrails. Can't be fooled to say that these are natural cloud formations, because the powers that be, they want us to think that, you see. Look at this darkness on the land as well. Again, you can see these lines up there in the skies, the shadows. A lot of shadows, and this red reflection, this haze, coming from another system. I mean, look at the two colours. You've got that simulator, that white object that's behind those Cowden Clems, and look at this other reflection. Two reflections. Okay, I'm going to flick through the next one. This here is a reflection from the camera. We get this all the time. It's like a lens flare. But what we need to concentrate on, okay, is this haze, this different colour setting on the horizon, dark shadows to the right hand side, and dimmed clouds, too dark. Because we've got that object up there, and also the sun is being eclipsed by Nibiru. There is a huge eclipse going on, and it's been going on for a long time now. And still, the public are very unaware of this. See, dark skies, all the time. Everything is dimming. Look at this. Look at this dark formation. Again, the veil is opening. I mean, these dark clouds we see on the subscribers' images. No reflections of them at all. Mixtures of different chemicals up there. Can you see this square formated chemtrail? A big sheet to cover the system to hide the truth. All the time. I mean, look at this red reflection here as well. I do believe that things are slowly becoming more obvious, that we've got a problem up there in the skies. I mean, again, I'm getting a lot of people, great subscribers from Canada, sending lots of photo images in, and I will show them on a next video. But it is so evident, and the thing is, a lot of the details of the skies are getting much stronger now through the webcams through the years. Another image as well, you can clearly see that different reflection coming down on the horizon when you've got this blue light source, again from the blue Kachina, I believe. Here it is again, look at this, different light sources. Can you see this white light source up here? And then you've got this haze on the horizon, the Nibiru system, and this simulator, this object. These are unnatural cloud formations. These are just chemicals that are being twisted and burnt. They can't hold it much longer. Okay, I want to show you these images as well, so I find it very important as well, because many times in the past when I've looked at these images, they've just been clear images. Okay, now recently I've noticed as well on this Ruth Glacier southeast cam in Alaska that the clouds, the fog, the mist, the sky, the snow as well, the reflection is very pink. Now we do see those pink skies now reflecting off them chemtrails, and again we see them on the NASA Ustream cams. Okay, this huge pink light source, this colour that's arraying from near the sun, but the cams on the NASA International Space Station get turned around the other way, so we don't get to see the truth. They always do that. And on the screen you can just see that it's so pink up there above those cloud formations. There is a pink light source coming from Nibiru, that heavenly body. It's getting closer, and the pink reflection you see on the screen there is getting stronger. I mean, if I flick through, it's just pink reflections up there in the heavens. This cam hasn't been doctored, it's an original webcam, it's the right colour, it's on the screen, okay? But something up there is moving on the opposite side, and it's pink. Look how dark and dim it is. There is a huge light source up there. People need to see this. They need to go to these webcams. They've got to stop believing the news media lies. The government, they don't want you to see this. This is a true image. All the images are true. So I will go to another webcam image now. But again, this Ruth Glacier southeast cam It's worth to keep an eye on, and this is what I'll be doing on one of my monitors. I'll be keeping an eye on this all through the night to see if it clears up and I'm able to catch something on this webcam. I mean, just trash everywhere, isn't there? I mean, look at this. Chemtrails and everything over the tops of the mountains now. They're doing it everywhere, aren't they? Because, again, this pink reflection. Too dark as well for the time of the day. 13:18. I mean, look at it. I'm going to move on to something else now. Right, this next cam, okay, is very interesting as well. We're getting a very dark sky for the time of the for the day, and we are picking up two reflections from two objects up near the sun area. Now, this cam is called the Cheakamus Canyon Tower cam, southeast, and I will flick through this cam as well. But there's something going on up there, isn't there? I mean, look at this. If you can just see at the top of the screen here, two light sources. Can you see this? Two light sources there. 1, 2. Just look very interesting. And then if we go through the cam, we just see the tops of these light sources, can't we? 1, 2, here and here. And then it just gets very dim. Very dark, isn't it? We're getting this shadow, this red shadow in the skies, and this blue at the top. We've got blue and red. And all you can see on this screen here is just chemtrails. I mean, this haze, this fog we get in the skies. Don't be fooled, because they do this in front of the sun. I mean, they did this yesterday morning. It was just a smog of chemtrails in the sky here in the UK. But there is something here. Let me zoom into this. Okay, I've just zoomed into this and I've noticed them two objects. Let me just see if I can... Can you see these two objects? Hold on a second. Okay, I've just moved the screen out just a little bit, but there's two light sources, isn't there? Just 1 and 2 being caught on the top of the screen there. You can see the gap there as well, can't you? 1, 2, like two suns in the sky. And this was taken again today at 16:20, and this is a Canadian cam. Very, very spectacular. But again, I mean, look at this light source below. I'll just pause this, hold on a second please, and I'll zoom out. Okay, again you can just see this red reflection, this shadow to the right hand side, and this strange light source again from this simulator. But what is this here? Just very strange, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to move on to another image, but that did look spectacular. I also just want to show you this image as well. This is the southwest camera, and this is taken in Canada. Okay, called the Care cam, and it does look like an eclipse, doesn't it? I mean, look at it. It's dimmed, isn't it? Now we're getting the natural sun colour. Can you see this glow of the yellow glow that we've saw in the past? Not this white object. Has the simulator failed for a few moments? I don't know, but I mean, look again. Look how dark it is. It is far too dark. For 22, that's 10:30 in the morning. 10:30 in the morning in Canada. And as I said before, Canadians sent me an email as well saying it is far too dark. It's getting dimmer and darker. So another fantastic piece of evidence on this webcam. We know that again that this is part of the lens flare. You know, this is part of the camera that's doing this. But this is what I'm looking at. This yellow golden look. I mean, we don't see the sun like that no more, do we? But it's far too small, isn't it, with this dark skies. On these last attachments from Alaska, I mean, again, it's 8 AM and the skies are frighteningly, I mean, they're far too dark, aren't they? Really, they are. I mean, look at the sky. We're getting it all over the world, aren't we? This shadow. So I'm going to now show you some Mexico cams images. I'm going to have a quick look at them as well for you. This image was sent in by a kind, respected Mexican. So thank you for sending this in to me. And let's check those cams. Here we have the first Mexico cam. Okay, this is called the Puerto Vallarta Sur cam in Mexico. Now, for that time of the day as well, have you noticed, you can see in northeast there is a red reflection right on the horizon, just at the tip of where the mountains end on the horizon there, just above sea level. There is a red reflection, and above you've got that white haze as well for that simulator. Far too dark as well on the screen on this one as well. The skies are just being blanketed with chems, and also if you notice there is flashing up there as well, just above those cloud formations, as those solar flares are heading down towards us. But also, I mean, these Mexicans that are on holiday on the beach or what have you, they haven't a clue. They just believe what the media tells them. And I really hope that many more people are waking up to the truth, knowing that we've been lied to all our lives, that this incoming system, I mean, we do have a 12th member in our solar system. That mysterious heavenly body is incoming closer to us. It's here now. It's in our system. Earth is being agitated by this. The sun doesn't want the companion star with it. It wants it to go. Our cloud system is completely changed now. And again, just there on that horizon, you must, I mean, please, I urge all of you, you must keep an eye on that horizon, because that haze is from the Nibiru system. So I'm going to go to show you another piece of footage from Mexico on these live Mexican high definition webcams. This next Mexico cam is the Pan America cam, Volcanoes, and it's just spectacular, isn't it? Because again on the screen we're seeing these strange cloud formations, aren't we, that stick up from everywhere, and that yellow haze, they're chemtrails above there that are being burnt away, and that haze to the left hand side, that's another chemtrail formation from the background. Dark skies. There's a lot going on now, isn't there, and a lot of changes. We never saw these clouds before in the past. So another spectacular webcam image. I mean, just far too much going on this. Far too much that's being hidden from us now. Another webcam in Mexico called the Cancun cam. I mean, again, chemtrails, dark shadows, and this white object. This facing down at us. Again, far too dark. But the people around the world still think that everything's okay. This is the last image on the Mexico cams. Another Cosmo cam in Mexico. And every single image that we're seeing now, and even the images from kind subscribers around the world, they are seeing dark skies, huge different light sources and colours in our reflections in our skies as well, and these cloud formations that are they're just doing nothing anymore now, are they? The natural cloud system's finished. Dark skies to the left and right of the sun, as it is being eclipsed all the time. This white object again is reflecting the wrong colour of our sun. Again, I believe that the sun is in a bad way right now. And also plasma that's just flashing off the screen. I mean, everything is changing, isn't it? So again, I respect all of you, and I hope that you have a lovely weekend, and take care, and I'll be back again shortly. And respect to all of you, and thank you for all your kind images that are coming through, and please send more.